Hi Libra, I'm going to do a non-contact reading for you guys. Find out your person's energy, if they'll contact you, what they're feeling, what their intentions are. There will be part 2 in subscription as usual, which will cover more of future positions as well as like the outcomes and hidden energies. So if this resonates, go check that out. If you want to inquire about a personal reading, please click the link under my bio or in description. Now, I normally do mid-month readings, but I've decided I'm going to scrap them and do open love readings, non-contact readings, and then also the monthly. Yeah, and then I might even change it again. We'll see, because we're going to do our 3 monthly soon as well. That'll be coming up in August. So let's have a look. Non-contact for Libra, please. So you're very close. There's a noise. I apologise for the noise. You are very close to achieving your goal. That's the first card we've received for this non-contact. This will be more about your person's feelings, etc. So this might be them being very close to achieving their goal. Let's have a look. What else have I got, Libra? Non-contact. Strength. So continue to be strong. Also Leo season, that's strength as well, and we are sort of propelling into Libra and to Leo season now, so it could be some strength coming forward in Leo season for you. Okay, it says give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So I know this is non-contact, but maybe there's an opportunity to give this relationship a chance. Right, we're gonna get your person's energy. So Libra's person's, oh God, that noise, Libra person's energy. You know what, I'm going to pause it. So I've just closed the window, so hopefully we can get this reading done with little disturbance. So let's have a look at your person's energy. So Libra's person's energy is they're hoping and wishing and wanting. So straight off the bat, I kind of feel like they want to come and communicate sincerely with you. We'll see. What's their current feelings towards you? How do they currently feel towards Libra? The Emperor, that's a strong energy, Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, but it's a lot of work, a lot of success that they want to put into this and their feelings, or there's been a long-term relationship here. What's their true intentions with this connection? What are they truly intending to do? No, don't give me it then, that's fine. I'll know that one. There it is. Wow, they want to stabilize it. So what is their actions? What actions will they take towards Libra, please? What actions will they take? A passionate new beginning. So you've got 2 aces on the table. So this person wants to renew. Considering this is non-contact, this is about renewing energy with the aces, not brand new love. So let's have a look what the future holds. And then obviously we'll have a look at the outcome and hidden energies later. In part 2, sorry. So the future position is a 3 of Swords. So there's been a heartbreak, a pain. There's been other people being involved. Yeah, you already know about it, and it could be the future position is clarifying something from that. So let's have a look at your person's energy. They've got a hope, a wish, a want. They want to maybe communicate something sincerely, because that is their Page of Cups after all. Yeah, there's been a closing out. There's been a death of a situation. They're missing you. Oh, Libra, they're missing you, and they're so up in their head about this ending. Yeah, they're hoping and wishing and wanting, obviously, to communicate with you sincerely after an ending. They may want to transform a situation with you. They're missing you. There's nostalgia. And there's also that anxiety. There's a never-ending... sorry, it's not a never... It's a self-imposed imprisonment. So they're feeling trapped in their energy, in their feelings, in their person right now, you know. They are hoping and wishing and wanting. So let's see what they're going to do. So how do they currently feel? It's the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries, like I said, but they feel passionate. They feel long-term energy. They feel they want to put the work into this to succeed. They know how they feel. So let's have a look. Libra, please. There's marriage here. Well, there's a union that they really want to put together. They're waiting. They're stagnated on. They're trying to see things in different, trying to see from different points of view. Got the Ace of Wands again. So that actually tells me straight off the bat they really want to have a new passionate beginning. They want to do it in their actions. They are feeling it. They feel very passionate about you. They feel stagnated, obviously, because they want to put the work into this, because that's the Emperor. So they might be waiting on what you're going to do. We have got the 4 of Wands, which means there's a union. It could have been solid between you two, and they feel that there's a celebration ahead, or there could be a celebration coming back into celebration. You could have put a lot of work into this relationship, hence why we've got the Four of Wands and the Emperor, and they want to renew the passion between you two in their feelings. Hangman though, so they're meditating, contemplating, there's a stagnation, maybe because they're in that Eight of Swords energy and they're sort of missing you and they're trying to work out what to do. So yes, let's have a look at what this person's intentions are with you, Libra. Stabilising it, Ace of Pentacles. Can't go wrong with that. Let me have a look. So Libra, this person's energy. The Emperor again. They're waiting to put the work in. They really want to bring back some solid energy between you two. They're actually ready to put the offer in. That's the Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. This Emperor, so it could be you, one of you dealing, or a collective few of you dealing with an Aries, and this feels like your story. But it also feels like a story of longevity, that there's been work put into this relationship previously, and there's been some solid energy already. That's what I'm getting. This person's broken. They are definitely broken because they're not in communication with you. I haven't had their actions yet, so I don't know if they want to communicate or if they will communicate. But at the moment, they're waiting to stabilise the energy with you. So look, the Emperor is waiting, trying to make a decision. There could be a distance between you two, obviously, and they want to sort of put that message forward. They want to stabilise it with that Ace of Pentacles. Oh, now let's have a look at what their actions will be towards you. So their actions is the Ace of Wands. You've also got it in their feelings towards you. So ultimately we can see that they really feel something quite strongly, something very strong about this connection. Let's go, let's find out, shall we? So what is their actions? What actions will they take in their current energy, please? It's a page, but there's a collaboration. So I actually feel like this person wants to talk to you after you cut them off or they cut you off. So there is that Queen of Swords energy, and we all know what that Queen of Swords energy, if you've been following me long enough, we all know what that means. It's like that cold detached energy. There's been a cut off, or they're really unsure about, or they're really sure, should I say, about what to do. Even if it's been a cut off, they still have their gesture outwardly as well. So on the Queen of Swords, she's got the sword up, but she's got her hand out. So it could be that she wants to, you know, that there's been a cut off between you two, but this person wants to collaborate after that cut off. You know, it feels a bit more tamer than just what the Queen of Swords can be like on a general basis. So there's obviously an opportunity for a brand new beginning. Some passion here, some excitement. I feel there is collaboration. There's a communication there with that one. Maybe the communication is a bit cold and detached because they're still working out ways of coming forward, obviously. They can't just come in the same as what they came in last time. Maybe that's a rule, and they you know, they were very immature. That could be with the Page of Swords. So that immaturity now is like, you know what, I need to rebuild back up to my my king status or my queen status. So yeah, they do really want to have a passionate new beginning here, but they're really trying to work out what to do. So they're still sort of like in that little bit of I don't know, young energy. So it's still quite young in that respect of how to take action, you know. There is cold detached energy there though, but there's a collaboration. Yeah, I like that energy, that the collaboration with the Ace of Wands. Now let's have a look at the future position of the situation. So what's the future situation looking like? So there's the Three of Swords, but there's emotion attached to this: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, rejection, disappointment, and dissatisfaction. Someone really wants to stabilize it. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here, so it could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn you're dealing with, but you could be dealing with someone that the outcome really is, how do we stabilize it? How do we put the work back into this after rejection, disappointment, dissatisfaction, after a third party or a heartbreak? So there's some work that really needs to be looked at here. What's underneath the deck? Passion. A new beginning with a King of Cups here as well. So there's a possibility you two are a perfect match. We've got the King and the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of emotion flying around there. There's an opportunity to bring passion back into the situation. And Aries, again, have a passionate new beginning. There is a bit of a fear. I can feel that because I saw the Five of Swords underneath the deck. But just if we have a look at this, we are looking at Three of Swords. So there's obviously, that's the main energy you need to work through. Someone wants to stabilize it, and someone's emotional about trying to put the energy into this. You know, the way I see is, this could have been a long-term relationship for you guys, and all I can see is there's a lot of emotion, but there's a lot of rejection. So that stabilization of the King of Pentacles shows me that some work really does need to be put into this, or someone wants